I found my husband's second phone, but the messages weren't from another woman. The day I found my husband's second phone, I was sure my marriage was over. It was hidden underneath the passenger seat of his car. At first, I didn't touch it. My hands were shaking too much. But after 15 years of marriage, I knew something was wrong. My husband, Daniel, had been coming home late, taking calls outside and suddenly changing his passwords. So I waited until he fell asleep and took the phone. The screen was locked. For 3 days, I tried everything to open it. Then one night, while Daniel was in the shower, I noticed him unlock his regular phone. His code was our daughter's birthday. I tried it. The second phone opened. My heart was pounding as I went straight to the messages. But there was no other woman. Instead, there were hundreds of messages between Daniel and my younger brother, Marcus. The first message I read said, "She still doesn't know. We have to finish this before she finds out." My stomach dropped. I kept scrolling, then I saw bank transfers, thousands of dollars, from my husband to my brother. I couldn't breathe. For years, Marcus had been struggling financially, and Daniel always told me he couldn't afford to help him. But apparently, he had been sending Marcus money in secret. I confronted Daniel the next morning. I threw the phone onto the kitchen table. He went completely pale. "Explain this," I said. For a long time, he said nothing. Then he whispered, "I was trying to protect you." "Protect me?" That's when Marcus walked into the house. Daniel looked at him, then at me, and Marcus started crying. He told me something that changed everything. Our father hadn't died naturally like we had always believed. Years before he died, he had discovered that his business partner had been stealing from him, and that business partner was Daniel's father. My father had hidden evidence, but before he could expose him, he suddenly died. Daniel had discovered the truth years ago, and he had been secretly working with Marcus to find the evidence. The money? They had been paying a private investigator. Daniel hadn't been cheating on me. He had been trying to expose his own father, but what hurt me most wasn't the secret. It was that the two people closest to me had been hiding something for years. And as I stood there staring at them, I realized one thing. Sometimes the biggest betrayal isn't what your partner does behind your back. It's what they decide you don't deserve to know. Would you forgive your husband after something like this?